This video is probably going to come to you with a little bit of bad news, and that's probably that you don't actually understand who your customers are. Hey, how's it going? My name is Mike and I talk about branding. This is going to be another minimal edited video because I am slammed, like you are probably. And you will never understand who your customers are unless you do one of these four things, really. Number one, you are your customer. What do I mean by that? I mean that your customer's target, your user, your avatar is you. So my avatar would be men in their 30s, beards, family, love being a dad, into content creation, into things like building things with their hands, machinery, tools, building cars, fixing stuff, remodeling things, blah, blah, blah. I know that target market extremely well because it's me, so I know how to speak to those people. There are carbon copies of me out there, millions of them. There are so many people out there that your target market is out there if you're targeting yourself. So if you are targeting yourself, then you do know your customers. And that's really good news, but most people aren't. What's number two? You are a senior veteran in the industry and vertical. You have been in this industry and you have been in this vertical for a long time. You have talked to hundreds of customers. You have seen hundreds of problems and you've seen hundreds of issues get fixed. You know this industry. You're a veteran. You empathize with these people. You know what their days are like. You know what their family life is like. You know the pains that they experience. So if you're a vet in the industry, you probably know your users. If you're not, you probably don't. Number three, if you really put in the work and follow your users' day-to-day life. How do you do it? Depends on the customer, but you need to be there with the customer for every step of their day. You need to watch what they do, how they do it, record it, ask questions, figure out what it is they really need, what their lives really like, and then you can build a product for them. And then you can build a service for them. But if you don't know who they are, then you can't. And number four, the ultimate way to validate whether or not you know your users or not is to, in the end, force them to pay you for something. If these people aren't giving you money, they're not your customer. You can ask them questions all day and night. What color do you want it to be? What size? What bracket do you want it to be in? When do you want it delivered? How much money do you have to spend for this? Blah, blah, blah. You can ask your customers questions all you want. You can ask your leads questions all you want. But until they need to put in their credit card number and push buy, basically everything they've said is worthless. It's trash. It's crap. Because money speaks, and if they're going to put their credit card down and they're going to actually give you money, then you know that what you're doing is right. So you can do a lot of research or you can do it yourself. You can do a lot of research or you can spend the time in the industry and learn it yourself. You can do research or you can get in there with your own two hands and get dirty and see what it's really like. And that's why I don't think you know your customers unless you do one of those four things.